As I humbly light this sacred plant, I call upon its spirit. And as the sacred smoke touches my body, I ask that it cleanse my mind, body, and spirit. As the sacred smoke fills this room, I ask that it purify, protect, if I can get this thing on, and bless the space. As the sacred smoke rises, we ask that it take away all negativities, fears, and attachments, entities, or anything trying to stop this reading. And as the sacred smoke leaves, we ask that love, light, and joy may take its place. Let me get these cards. I'm over here just swinging it at y'all. All right. Oh, great creator. I'm calling in my spirit team, please. I need to let you allow divine guidance through my spirit guides, archangels, angels that are most suited to serve in helping me know a little bit more guidance and insight into the recent past, present, and future of our lovely Tauruses. Please, without interruption. And while you are allowing us to receive this information, I pray that you will protect us and block any negative energy or entities from interference. Thank you. Protect us. Keep us safe. Okay. Can you please tell me, my sweet spirit team, please tell me a little bit, give us guidance and insight into the recent past of our Tauruses, the collective of Taurus. Thank you. Okie dokie. Okay. Can you please give me a card? Thank you. Getting quick draw McGraw over here. Excuse me, I had to readjust. Let's see. Now may we get a card representing the near future if the energy of Taurus is to remain the same direction. Going in this path. Please. Thank you. Okay, so you got, oh man, in the recent past, y'all had a lot go on in the past, Taurus. Yeah, this is what you were in the Four of Swords resting because of. Emotionally resting, physically. Let's see. Okay, at first it begins you out in the recent past, you were in the Nine of Cups upright, which is it's one of the best cards in the deck, okay? And this represents everything is fulfilled that you could think of for your love life, family life, home life, all of it. You're very stable, very happy, in love. All is well in harmony. Yeah. So it says you've struggled with finding purpose and comfort after a certain loss in your life. I'm sorry. You see my flashcards? No, those are my little sticky notes. Okay. So anyway, Taurus, I'm sorry about that. Wish fulfillment, luxury, satisfaction. You were suffering because of some loss in your life in the recent past. And it's been a long and difficult journey for you, Taurus. But you finally reached a point where you're feeling joy again. So that's a plus. Dang. Whew. Yeah. Let's see. Profound happiness is in your future. Hey, I know, right? We're on the next wave of the cycle. We're going to go back to some good times, some relaxation. But you're feeling joy again, and there's like profound happiness in your future is what this card says. Now is a great time to chase any dreams that you've had because you're going to manifest it. All right. That's a very good card. And then, hey, Shania, did you hear about the Nine of Cups? I know you're a Taurus. That's the first card I received in the start of this reading. I had technical for a moment here. Oh, yeah. I don't know what is trying to keep and prevent this reading. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. All right. I'll let you know. I've already drawn your cards, but the Nine of Cups is the first card I received, and that you're in the energy of in the past, in your recent past. It means wish fulfillment, luxury, satisfaction. I mean, everything you could think of that you would ever want for like home and family life and kids and like career-wise, you have it all, or you feel like you do. In the recent past, you felt like you did. And you had struggled finding a purpose and comfort after this loss that you had, and it's been a long and hard road for you. But you finally reached the point you were feeling joy again, thankfully. I mean, sheesh. And profound happiness is in your future. Not just happiness, not just, oh, they might be a little happy. Profound happiness. Huh? That's a good damn card. You're feeling better? Good. I'm glad you're feeling better. I bet it was hard. I can feel that it was hard. And then emotionally is what I'm getting for whatever loss that you had. So glad you're getting back to yourself again and feeling joy. Let's see. So now, okay, so it says you're going to have profound happiness. Claim it and thank you. It's going to happen, Taurus. But you're going to have profound happiness in your future. And now is the time for you to manifest and create anything you want to in your life. You ready? Let's get the shit. Let's get that money. Let's get that happiness. Let's get that family, security, claim, right? I'm over here and I'm not even a Taurus. I'm like claiming it. Let's see. Okay, but then after that came the sneakiness and the conflict and defeat and maybe even some kind of competition related to someone's ego or both of the people in the conflict's ego. But the Five of Swords is a really sneaky looking person that's taken knives from the campsite or battlefield or wherever it is, and he's running off with them. So it's kind of like, yeah, he's taken some of their weapons, like, oh, they ain't gonna get me because I got them first. What? I didn't say that. They ain't gonna get me because I got them first. Period. But anyway, so it caused a lot of conflict, a lot of harsh words being spoken, I'm hearing. And so sounds like the devil. Yeah. There was even maybe y'all or whoever whatever happened, whatever loss you took, you got away from a home environment that was really negative and hostile sometimes. And it was due to you a lot of the time. You would create the tension within your own home and then yeah, see, you were stirring the shit pot, Taurus. I'm just going to put it down like it is, okay? I'm going to say it without judgment. Love you guys, but you were stirring the shit pot and you created a lot of tension. And then whenever it came back on you, like you thought you won, but all you did was like create a hostile environment. And you made an ass of yourself. Sorry, guys. It's just what it's saying. But focus on repairing the damage that you did to even yourself. I know whenever I fuck up, which is a lot, pretty often. Oh, it's daily for sure. But it's hard not to be hard on myself. But you've got to forgive yourself too. And that's one way of changing your path, changing who you are inside. Yeah, because I get mad at myself. Mm-hmm. But this is vital that you do this. You really need to focus on repairing this damage that has happened before. This is for someone, it's specific, I'm getting, that before your reputation is ruined. It's not for everyone. So what the Five of Swords card is asking you to ask yourself, Taurus, is, do I want to be right, or do I want to be happy? What's more important for the moment and the argument and whatever situation it is? Okay. So that was, oh yeah, you still got more. A lot more in your past. Remember, whew, 4 more. Let's see. Then you come into the Page of Pentacles, or you've been in this energy, or someone around you is maybe the Page of Pentacles, a person. It'd be like more like a younger female. But it's about someone who has the attributes of like ambition, desire, manifestation, financial opportunities. So the Page of Pentacles is a welcome message of new beginnings. So after all of this, after, you know, you kind of made an ass of yourself and stuff, you know, Taurus, whenever after the sneakiness, conflict, whatever, you made an ass of yourself, then I'm feeling maybe you or someone around you is the Page of Pentacles and has ambition and desire. It's a female if it's a person. I'm feeling really strong as a female, but ambition, desire, manifestation, and financial opportunity. So this little page of yours, Taurus, it's bringing you a message of either a new job, let's see. What am I trying to say? Mainly what this page is rooting for you. She's like, wants you to go and stay focused with good intentions and work hard, and encourages you that your dreams will come to fruition. Okay, that's what this page is saying. And it could be like a message that you physically get from in relation to plenty of finances, a new job, or a new business. This is the best time to develop a new skill or entrepreneurial type venture. Like if you're wanting to start your own business, it's a good time to do it. That's what it's saying. Okay. So then, and that was in your past, recent past. And I'm seeing Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So it could be you in this energy, Taurus. But it can also be a Capricorn or a Virgo in your life. Then there is the Three of Pentacles. And that's usually a card about like working together and as a community or as like a family, as a unit. Working together as a unit, okay? It's not worth arguing. No. I waste too much breath at this age. Gotta keep all that out, that O2 I can. Gotta build me some red blood cells, man. So anyway, with this, Three of Pentacles, it's in reverse. So usually the upright position is all about teamwork, learning, implementation, collaboration with other people. But whenever it's reversed, it is your team ain't working together, and projects are suffering because of that, because no one wants to work together. Oh, it's so frustrating. But Taurus, you may feel like you're doing all the work. Yeah. And you're like, some team you got me on. Jerks. Your family, but it's still toxic. Yeah. Same. Acknowledge each other's individual unique gifts and ensure that they feel their experience or knowledge are contributing to the whole of the team. Like, reassure your people that are under you, that you supervise, or, you know, maybe kids that you're raising, wherever this is, that your team is not working together and your projects aren't getting done. Then let them know and acknowledge each of them with some kind of gift, and let them know that their experience and knowledge is like really helping the team out, you know, and that goes a long way for employees. Gratitude. You may also be working in a mundane job, or feeling undervalued. Perhaps a change of scenery would be uplifting. Go to the lake or something. That's what I usually do during the summer, is like try to go to the lake and sit by the water. It's just so peaceful and quiet. Hear the waves crashing. Oh. Let's see. Then in your recent past, right? No, that's in your present. Why am I reading your Three of Pentacles in your recent past? You like a lake house? Yes, but this is your present, Shania. Taurus, this is your present. What I just explained, like no one's working together that you work with. They're all like disharmony, disorganization, conflict. You feel like you're doing all the work. But yeah, let them know that you're grateful for them and that they're doing a job well done, and they really contribute to the whole of the team, and it's going to do wonders for your situation. When getting them to do something for you or work for you, yeah, 100%. Keep it 100. All right, so that's your present. So let's get back to your past that I haven't even finished because I'm so ADHD. I'm sorry. Anyway, okay. So we've read that you had the Nine of Cups at first, and then you went through the Five of Swords, which was the sneakiest conflict, defeat, competition, ego, making an ass of yourself. And then someone in your life, or you, this could be you, Taurus, where they're ambitious and desire to manifest beautiful things for themselves in their life and finances. It could be a physical message of like a new job, a new business, or big time finances coming to you. It's welcome. Then we can all go out and be like, hey, you down, Chanel? You down to roll with me and Shania? How about you, Shrell? Look, that'd be fun. Yeah. So there's your Page of Pentacles. And then here is the Wheel of Fortune in your recent past, which is change, luck, destiny, a chance, opportunity, and this could even be considered fate of the divine, like divine will type shit. Okay, whoever this Page of Pentacles is, it might be your divine will. The one that's rooting for you, your ride or die here, or this is you. Whatever is happening in your life right now, yeah, this is saying you may be taking the good with the bad right now, and this is a cycle that you can't control because it's fate. It's destiny. This is going to happen. All right. You can either go willingly or you can be drugged by your hair. I'd rather just go. Don't touch my hair. Yeah. So right now you're taking the good with the bad that's going on. In the recent past, you are in a cycle that you can't control. Remember that no matter what the outcome is of this situation, the wheel always turns and nothing lasts. Isn't that the cool thing about life? That's the only thing that's guaranteed is nothing lasts forever. Nothing. We all die. Let's see. Okay, and then you got into an energy of like thinking about your childhood and reminiscing on, you know, maybe even working with children or family kindness, love, you know, all those innocent types of like unconditional love that you've experienced in your life, that type of nostalgia. Like you just felt kind of in that type of energy. May have even been thinking about someone from your past or your childhood, sometime when it was a better time. It's a very loving card, very good card, very peaceful, happy, nostalgia, just like, oh, serene. Oh, working with children, you think. Yeah, they'd be like 40 these days and be acting like kids. So when do we ever grow up? Let's see. It's also about simplicity or just maybe even a playful type energies. Innocence, protection. You're real big on protecting your family, I hear, for some of you. That's for someone. And you need to also be aware that you can take support from these people that you call family or really close friends. And that's necessary for every human. Like, it's okay to take some support and some emotional support, mental support, any kind of help through this drudgery of a journey. Oof. Anyway, then we, in your recent past, or you came into like the 10 of Wands energy where you felt a sense of accomplishment and maybe you had more responsibilities than you thought and it came to a burden or a completion of some sort. Let's see. Yeah, but you were working hard trying to hold up this big burden. And you almost gave up, Taurus. You almost felt like giving up, didn't you? You're like, I'm going to throw this shit down and I'm going to sit down right here and I'm going to fucking scream or cry or meditate or whatever you do. But yeah, but you had to remind yourself that you were almost there. And so this is like a responsibility you had either unconsciously or consciously took from your home and work life. So you get a double whammy, huh, Taurus? Yeah. Let's see. So this was something that you were either unconscious about or conscious about, and it was taking on these responsibilities, extra responsibilities in your life. But it's a good investment. It's a wholesome investment that you're making. It's like family is what I'm seeing. Family life. Even though it's hard, it's like, you know that all the blood, sweat, and tears that you poured into this family, it's going to work. It's going to work. Be better than ever. Better than ever? Yes. Claim it. But yeah, you're fruits of your labor. They're about to show you what's up. So that was in your recent past. And you know, so you're coming out of the 10 of Wands energy where you felt like you were overburdened. And now you come out of the 10 of Wands and you're walking into like, okay, kids, none of y'all want to work together. Like somebody got to be the bigger adult. Someone's got to be, you know, the bigger person, an adult about this. Like somebody work together. Damn. Man, can't we all get along? Don't make me put you in the corners. Don't make me put you all in a corner. Stop it. Whew. I'm feeling you on that. Let's see. Yeah, some of the people you have working with you may be trying to like compete with each other for some unknown reason. So try to be like a guiding mediator when it comes to the ones that are competing with one another. And it's really important that you acknowledge their experience and how they contribute to the whole of a team, all the teamwork that y'all have. And they're really going to appreciate that. Maybe even get them a little present like a card or, oh, you did good, a sticker. Or just even a simple word. Like I always tell my people I work with, it's like, thank you. You know, that's all I can say is thank you. Let's see. But you may feel like your job's getting mundane feeling and you feel undervalued in it. So maybe you need to make a change of scenery in the job or just go out and go take a walk for a little while. Smoke you a cig. Like Cheryl. No. Can I get another card? Oh, I'm going to get another card for this. Three of Pentacles. Okay. So you're having all this disharmony and disorganization at work after going through all this mess you went through. Let's say, remind me, we had felt satisfied, then you had sneakiness, competition. Someone in your life or you were ambitious. Yeah, this was a change you couldn't control. It was like fate. And then you came into the nostalgia of the Six of Cups and just coming out of the Ten of Wands. And here this shit is up at work, at your workplace. I always kept it professional. Oh, yeah, you have to do that. Because CYA cover your ass as well. Okay, always take a witness with me. Okay. So, do we have any other people in here that might want theirs to be done first before I go on to the other zodiac signs? Anyone? I see we have 5 people in here, so. Oh, Spirit Team, can you please tell us a little more about this Three of Pentacles that Taurus is currently facing and their current present energies? Thank you. That one flew the hell out of there. Whew. Thank you. Anything else, please? Thank you. A little more. Thank you. Okay, gave me a bunch. All right. So presently, Taurus, you are dealing with this at work. Tweedledee and Tweedledum over here. I don't want to get along. And then when you, like, some kind of something big happens, some kind of tower moment where you feel like it's just catastrophic and something that you feel is a complete and total disaster and destruction of everything that you have going for you. Yeah, always have someone else. So you, right now, you're still in the, I think, in the later effects of this massive, like, groundbreaking change that is happening in your life. And it's destiny, it's fate. Wheel of Fortune over here popped up like, oh, hey, so I didn't tell you. You're going to have to go through this. You're like, well, thanks a lot, man. Freaking carrying this Ten of Wands and bring. Let's see. Yeah, it's a type of change that happened in your life that would usually strike fear into other people, Taurus. But the real growth for you is going to be when you step outside of your comfort zone. That's what it's saying. Yeah. Then you have, oh man, you go to work and you got Tweedledee and Tweedledum, okay? And then you're having this big life-changing event going on. It's like, now you go home because you just want to put your feet up and you want to relax, you know, to domestic strife for some of you. Like, seriously, I just want to go curl up in a hole. So, some bonds with your family or close friends are, they're really up in the air and kind of like in the shitter. Like, can I say that? But it's like a lot of turmoil is the energy I'm getting from that. Also, so either you don't think someone around you within your family or close friend group or maybe even workplace, someone around you does not meet up to your expectations in some fashion, and or it could be flipped too. Energies can be reversed, and it could be like they felt like they weren't meeting up to your expectations wherever this is. I'm feeling love. So let's see. So take caution. It's warning you, Taurus, to take caution and reflect to ensure that you are mindful of those that you love the most. Like, we don't want to lose those people. Be mindful of those that you love right now. Okay? Because you've already been through enough. You've already had all this thrown on you. And then, yeah, got this shit at work and I come home to this. But let's see. Obstacles, lack of foresight. You had some obstacles and unexpected delays with the Three of Wands in reverse here. Because you're playing it safe. You're holding back. So you fell short of some personal goals you had set, and now you're scared to take a step forward to like continue that action. So you feel like you made the wrong decision, so now you don't know where to go with it presently. So just dust yourself off, pick yourself up, girl, boy, squirrel. Just like put your makeup on or your hat on and shake it off. Shake that shit off, man. Just leave that. Leave all that negative energy, all that negative feelings and emotions and guilt or whatever it is. Yeah, stay mindful. Because the setbacks that you're having right now, they're essential for you to grow, Taurus. You have to grow through this. This is something that is divinely of fortune. It's a part of fate. And you're evolving. But be sure not to overcommit yourself here. Okay. And then here we are in the Ten of Swords reversed. And this is about recovery and regeneration, about mending and moving upwards, moving forward. Now you're mending from all of this. See, you're growing, you're mending, recovering, regenerating. With the Ten of Swords, it says, due to the inevitable. But your choice that you have to make about all of this, or did make, squirrel, no, right? It's not going to be an easy one. It's a really tough one. You're going to have to make a very tough decision. Some kind of choice in your life. And that's what's the Tower moment here. That's what's causing the Tower moment. It's the and it's keeping you held back from furthering yourself. But you're going to be much better of it because it is divinely. It's supposed to happen. Maybe you've been dwelling on a past that has been very painful. Yeah, some of you guys could have just been dwelling on past situations or past loves, past hurts that really messed with you because you thought you would never open back up again after that. And so you just couldn't get it out of your head. And it's been very painful. Or it is now, Take the reverse position, though, of this Ten of Swords. All right, you better take that as that's good. Because whenever it's upright, it's like backstabbing, deceit, betrayal. Like they just hurt you so bad to the very core. But this one, you can actually be thankful because you know that you've already been stabbed in the back and you will be okay eventually. You're like at the most painful part of dying, so you're good. How can you not be good, right? Sorry. Oof, it's a horrible feeling. And then you are in this Queen of Wands, or you have a Queen of Wands around you, where it's like she represents frustration when she's reversed. This isn't upright. Upright, she's good. The pain, yeah, it feels like your heart is going to kill you because it hurts so bad. Let's see. You may be having some moodiness, or someone around you might be really moody with this Queen of Wands reversed. And maybe you might need to work on your self-confidence because this loss that you have been through. Ooh, I gotta stand up for a second. Ooh. Okay, just for a second. I'm back. This loss that you have been through has really brought you to the point of pain that you thought you would never ever experience. Like you really thought you had felt pain, but no, now you know what pain is. Now you know that anything is better than how you're feeling right now. So, and it has caused you to be really insecure. Yeah, this tower moment, whatever happened, and overwhelmed. You feel a little moody. You got all this swarming around in your brain. You need to feel better about yourself. So, what Spirit is advising for you is that you pull within yourself and you love yourself, baby. Shanae, you love yourself. Take that little 5-year-old and hug her. Treat yourself with kindness and compassion so you can heal. Because if you don't heal, who are you going to heal? I mean, who heals our healers? What a riddle. You got to be strong for the people you love. I'm hearing. But reflect on your situation right now. Pull within, get in a quiet place, reflect on your situation and how you're feeling, and examine truly how you're feeling and ask yourself why you're feeling that way. But don't feel bad about how you feel. That don't even make sense. But listen to your intuition, and it's going to be in your gut. That gut feeling you get, Taurus, that's where it's at. That's where it is at. So stand strong in your convictions. And even if others are having a difficult time believing in you, you believe in yourself, Taurus. You're like, I don't need nobody else. I'm holding close to myself and being very, yes, good. Good. You're recovering. Yes, ma'am. Keeping it 100 up in here. All right. So those were your present energies that you're going through. Now let's take a little look, Taurus, and see where you might be headed energetically. Let's see. It says, right now is not the time for you to be jumping to any type of conclusion. So maybe in the future, you may be coming into jumping into a conclusion about something. It's the King of Cups reversed. And usually the King of Cups is so in charge of his emotions. Mine never matter all the time. He got this. He's going to be very emotionally mature and respected because he is not going to show his emotions. And he's not going to let them control his choices or actions. Very emotionally stable. But whenever it's reversed, there's kind of like a coldness to this person, or they may be volatile or immature, maybe overreacting or manipulative. So, Taurus, it says now is not the time to be jumping to conclusions. Yeah, your emotions are everywhere right now, so you can't even think logically or critically about what it is that you really need to do, Taurus. And it could be for someone else in your life, Taurus. This could not be a message for you, but for someone around you. But if you're being manipulated because of immature people or behaviors, you need to really take a step back and protect yourself, Taurus. I'm seeing Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So can you give us clarification, please, Spirit? Clarification on this near future for all the collective of Taurus. Please, the near future. Please, can you do us? Thank you. Okay. Uh-oh, Taurus. What did you say? Okay. Wow. We have the Ace of Cups and we got it upright. Talking about big cup of love. Uh-oh. Maybe an offer of love? Maybe the start of renewing a relationship? Let's see what we get. Okay, it could be about proposal, marriage, intuition, spirituality, and new feelings. So this is just a big cup of feelings. Or love. Let's see. I have a manipulative energy I feel about this person. Okay. Yeah. Be mindful of that. Be mindful of the manipulation. But anyway, here comes this big cup of love or feelings. And you're going to need to let go of any emotional baggage that is weighing you down whenever this big cup of love comes in. Because you're going to want this cup. You're going to be thirsty. You're going to be so thirsty for this cup. So, let go of all that other, like the baggage of the old empty containers, bag of empty soda cans. Leave them behind. Leave all that behind. Because you're going to want this cup of love. No, or feelings of any kind, whatever feelings it is. But once you do that, then you're going to be able to start really, truly living your life and loving it, like experiencing every single bit of it. Okay? Now, whether or not you choose to take that big cup of love and get a little sip out of it or not, that is up to you. We're going to leave that in private. That's your business, okay? But you got a big cup of love headed your way, or feelings, either or. Okay, so that was really actually a very good reading. I mean, it was rocky. Definitely really sad little journey you've been through, boo. Ugh, I'm sorry, my Tauruses. Sorry, Shana. Dang, girl. You a soldier, though. You got this. You got this. Okay. Say this ain't stronger than me. What? Where are we at now? Aquarius. So, what? Let's see. Okay. I got to get real good and ready for this one, right? Brush off